Alright, now getting back to a little bit of the testing. I said I switched the graphics card in there. It's actually, what's this say? An ATI Radeon HD 4300 to, what does that say, 4500 series? Anyway, it's a 512 megabyte video card. So that's the only thing I've changed in there so far. Okay, after a little bit of work, here we installed a Java edition of Minecraft. And right now, I'm getting all these pop-up ads on my phone here. Damn, so many of them. Like it's sitting around 40 frames per second. I think you can change that in the menu. Let's see. See if it'll, see how it'll react. But anyway, you can see it's taxing both the GPU and the CPU 80-90%. And at the loading screen here, about 20 frames right now. Now, I did change the graphics card over to a different one. I'll have to look up the exact model here in just a little bit. Okay, now it wants to try and start up. As you can see, the frames are between 10 and 20 with 100% CPU usage. Okay, this is the Java edition. I don't know what the difference between Java edition and Brick edition or whatever it's called. And I'm going to make this full screen here. Go under options. I want to show you what I did there in the video settings. Double the GUI scale, the distance down to 2 chunks, frame rates unlimited, all this other stuff here. So it would run a little bit better than stock, resyncs on and all that fun stuff. So let's, yeah, I'm pretty sure my demo is expired. Demo time is over and everything, but still. And of course it takes a fortnight to load the game here. Even though we are on Cat 5, we get 400 down and 10 up and everything through Spectrum, but still. Even at the loading screen here, we're around 20 frames a second. So it's not gonna be very good with gameplay when you have to turn the rendering distance down to almost 0. And of course I just died, I guess. This here. Yep. Yep. We're around 1, 2, 5, 10 frames. I usually give it about a minute or so to settle in. I mean, right now we're about 16 to 20 frames. Now we're hitting around 30 and then back down to 20. See, yeah, it does say demo time is up. I'm just walking into something. Somebody's trying to burn me or something. Oh man, I can't even move. Oh. Respawn again. Yeah, 10, 11 frames. Even with the rain on. That's to be WASD. I'm so used to using the arrow keys. See, now we're hitting about 30, 32, 37 frames. Now back to down to 20s. So it is minimally playable on this machine with the settings it has. Alright, after playing this for a few minutes and everything, after resetting the demo and everything, it seemed to get up to around 30 to 40 frames constantly until I ran into a spider here. trying to kill me at night, and I'm stuck in the water, getting anywhere from 6 frames all the way up to 36 in between strikes. See, it's up to 40 now, so it is mild. I'll put it at minimally to mildly playable, because you can still do some farming around here. Yeah, I dig a hole here and there. So I wouldn't say completely unplayable, but again, mildly to minimally playable with this setup over here. Halo, on the other hand, I have it set the max out at 60 frames, which it probably won't do, but you know, it's on VSync. Well, actually, I set refresh rate at 60 hertz, not 60 frames, so it's VSync. This one here, it's on the loading screen here, around 60 frames. Still a little toasty there, but not so bad. My son already did the, I guess, the first mission on it and everything as we were testing it.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move?
Okay. And I think this is also WASD.
Yeah,
yeah. 60 frames.
There's nothing we can do.
In gameplay. 62 there for a second. So I'm just walking around right now.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash.
So definitely Halo Combat Evolved, the original on PC, definitely playable. Alright, so overall, the OptiPlex 330 is still upgradable. You can upgrade the CPU. It's a socket 775. I think it's 65 nanometer is the length on it, and it can be upgraded up to, I think, a 3 gigahertz dual core. And the memory only has 2 slots, so I'm guessing 4 is the limit, possibly 8. And if you actually wanted to stretch it, you could throw in an SSD here, and using a Rufus method, put Windows 11 23 version in there, and it would probably work. The version of 24, I don't think it will work because of the CPU, but it's worth looking into if you really want to stretch the life of it. Only thing I've noticed on this board, there's a couple capacitors right down by the processor there that are swollen, and every once in a while, after the thing's been on for a couple hours and everything, the fans will just suddenly just ramp up, just go to a full jet engine blow and everything, and just sit like that for a long time until you turn it off and restart it. I'm guessing that's because those capacitors around the CPU are swollen. They need to be replaced. Otherwise, not bad for surfing the web, really old retro gaming, and possibly an SSD upgrade. So don't throw it in the trash just yet.